welcome back to vlog 4 and the final vlog of my makeup training. I can't believe it's the last week now. It's actually gone by so fast. And yeah, it's actually a bit crazy. We did 1930s makeup yesterday, which is interesting. Again, it's the original look as opposed to like a modern twist like I've done before. And once again, I was used to be to demo on. I have to say my face at the end of yesterday was quite sore, only because so 1930s we had to obviously block out the eyebrows to pencil in really thin eyebrows, and in comparison to the 1920s as well, it's not quite as dark on the eyes. It's more like a definition in the crease, but more in a sloping down pear shape look. You've got a little bit of liner right up to the lash line and kind of lots of mascara and a little bit underneath, so not like a really dark smudgy look like the 1920s. It was still matte skin with blusher, quite a lot of blusher, and then lips it's still quite a defined cupid's bow, like the heart shape, but it's a lot more, it's more elongated, so it's the top lip in general is a lot fuller, and the lower lip's slightly underdrawn type thing. And in terms of hair, we had to kind of do a similar thing, except we didn't do the finger waving. So we did have to barrel curl it like we did the 1920s all over, and then you literally just so you do that first, do the makeup so it can set and stuff, and then you literally just brush it out, and kind of how it is kind of how they had it. They weren't really like the 1920s. You then put things placed in, you've obviously put the finger waves in and stuff like that. I've just realised what's on my wrist, and things like that. It was a lot more kind of messy-ish. I'll leave some photos of like people actually from the 1930s with the makeup so you can see, and I will insert so I worked with Chloe. The blocking of the eyebrows was not easy, and like I said, because I demoed, I had to have it done twice, and yeah, trying to get the glue off once you've had it stuck down is not the easiest, so my eyebrows were quite sore afterwards, I have to say, but it was fine. It was quite funny, and again, it's one of those things like 40s, 50s, 60s, all quite like flattering looks on people, and the 1920s and 1930s, probably at the time, obviously it was the look, so it was very flattering. It's just like now when you put it on, if you're going for the original 1920s and the original 1930s, it isn't the most flattering of looks, I have to say. It looks great on picture actually. If you look at the black and white pictures, it looks really great, but I think obviously when you're looking at it in person in the mirror, and like it just looks really strange. That was that, and because we got extra time as well because the tutor was late last time, so we were there an hour early and we finished an hour later as well, and so we quickly practiced some more of our kind of almond eye smoky look. So again, I just stepped with Chloe, and I kind of did a very similar like the oranges and browns, but I had a real pop of orange on the inner corner, and it's kind of her go-to look as well, so she absolutely loved it. And she went quite colourful for me, she went purple and pink, and we just kind of played around. But yeah, because then I was taking I like applied makeup 3 times. I had my makeup done 3 times yesterday. Obviously I had to take it off 3 times, so my face just, it was just a little bit sensitive afterwards. I am surprised though that I haven't gained more spots. It's just my skin's got a little bit dry and a little more sensitive in terms of like around the cheeks area, but I haven't actually gained more spots yet, which I really thought I was going to, so that's great. And then moving on to today, so today, that was kind of our last makeup day. It's now special effects for the next today and yet tomorrow, and then it's all about planning for the photo shoot for Friday. So today was to do with bullet wounds, slit wrists, stitches, dog bites, creating a look as though if you're a heroin addict, so having things on your arms. So yeah, that's why this is still here. So she kind of demoed different things on each of us. So I had stitches here, I don't know if you can see it. I kept it on. Obviously I've had me and Emily worked together today, and she also did stitches on my ear as well, but I just, for some reason, I just haven't got around to taking this off, and I thought I would show you, because it was dry at the time. With Emily's hadn't dried down quite yet, and obviously that she did on me, and I needed then to apply makeup on her, and I was going to get it everywhere and blood everywhere and things like that. Then at the end, because we had some extra time, we kind of then played around. She said you can kind of do your own design, so I did a slit throat on Emily, and she kind of had a slit mouth on me. So again, all things will be inserted so you can see as we go along. But special effects, I love the special effects actually. It's a lot of fun. It is very gory, and again you have to kind of like look at photos online to kind of get some inspiration and look at accurate photos, but it's very gruesome at the same time, but a lot of fun, I have to say. Not the picture part, the actual doing it part. So that was that. So then tomorrow is to do with aging. We've got to make ourselves look like old ladies, and then it's also about male grooming. So I need to tonight finish doing, well, I'm not going to finish doing it, but try and do some more of my moustache knotting thing, which I will show you later on. I'm going to have a quick shower and maybe have something to eat as well. So yeah, that was that. I've had a shower, I've eaten, I'm back. I'm now going to go ahead and finish. I'm not going to finish this off by tomorrow, that's ridiculous. I'm going to do a bit more though, but I thought I'd kind of try and show you if I can. I don't know how easy it's going to be, if I'm being completely honest, but we'll give it a go. So not quite as creepy as the hair doll. It's just a polystyrene hair. It's just used to really hold that in place, to be honest. You can use a pillow. So on here is some tracing paper underneath with a drawing of the moustache, and then some lace paper over the top, which is where we're threading the hair through. This is the hair from the hair dolly, as I mentioned before. So I'm just, obviously that's my tracing. Obviously I'm following the outline of this. So I thought if I can, try and show you. But this is what I'm going to be literally doing for the rest of my evening, to be honest, whilst watching TV. So I thought I would see if I can show you. So this is my needle. Let's see if I can remember. This doesn't always work out. Let's pick a darker hair actually. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't always quite work out for me. It's quite fiddly. You're so not going to be able to see that strain of hair, are you? Oh, maybe you can. So basically the idea of this is I fold the hair in half and hold it so you've got a loop, or you can just about see that. Okay. Then when it comes to this bit, so I'm gonna show you on a bit that's not part of the moustache. It might be easier. So there's little holes in this lace, and you basically want to take the needle and put it through one of the holes. So in and up. There, the loop you've created with the hair, stick on. There's a little hook at the end of this hook. You won't be able to see it, so it kind of holds the hair. Then obviously you put it back through the lace. So I don't know if you can see that. So it's through the two. Then you want to pop it so that loop is now on kind of the neck of the needle. Now this is a bit that I kind of, every time I do this, it's different each time, I swear, and I can never always get it right. So the idea is then this bit then this strand you kind of hook round. I hook it around twice because I just find it easier that way. I don't know if you're meant to. Oh, hang on. I was going to say, this is going to be an issue, isn't it? Okay, and the idea is the strands you want to stick through the hoop you've created with the other bit. So basically this portion of the hair needs to go through that hoop. So twist it, and then, oh my goodness, I'm so not going to be able to do this now, am I? So you should be able to bring it back through. Oh, okay, you're so not going to see. So basically I'm putting this back through that hoop, and you just pull. Whether you saw me do that, I don't know, but that's basically, so yes, you kind of obviously, yeah, so you put the hair in a loop in one hand, hook your hook through one set of holes, hook it, bring it back through, then put the loop onto the neck. The strands I wrap around a couple of times, and I twist this down and pull it through, and it should pull those strands, these strands, through the hoop, and then you can just pull and tighten. That's the theory. Whether that was clear, I don't know. So that is literally what I'm doing for this evening. So I've got the top section of one bit done. I'm not going to get it all done tonight, and we need it for, well, we don't need it for tomorrow. She said we didn't have to finish it, but she wanted us to make progress, so that's fine. I know the other girls haven't finished either, so I'm not particularly worried. Okay, so Wednesday is done. I can't believe I've got 2 days left. I'm pretty sure I've said this like several times now. I can't believe this is my last week and it's going to be over. Sorry, I look a bit, let me tell you, it's a very cold day, and actually the first thing I did when I got in after the lesson today was get in the bath, because I was absolutely freezing. I didn't pack gloves with me when I came to London for some reason. I had the scarf. I wish I bought a hat as well, because my ears are very cold. I mean, I'm kind of like a 10-15 minute max away from school, but still it is very cold, and I really wish I had gloves and stuff. So I actually have been putting socks on my hands just so I'm not absolutely freezing. But it's starting to snow again in London. We're all slightly concerned. A few of the girls had trouble getting in today. We're slightly concerned about Friday now, because obviously it is our last day. It's our graduation and the photo shoot. We all really want to do the photo shoot, and I'm actually going to do some face charts tonight of potential ideas, so I can show you that and stuff as well, because I'm kind of like, I think I've got a look in mind now, but I've got kind of different ideas as well. So I'm just gonna like, tomorrow's our day where we're gonna talk through our looks, the tutor gives some advice, and we kind of almost finalise our look. So I'm just going to do, I think I know which one I want to do, but I'm just kind of going to do like a whole selection of face charts to kind of see, and you never know, like when the model gets in on Friday I may change my mind. But yeah, so we're a bit worried, because I know we're hoping that models can get in on Friday, whether we can get in. I mean, I have no excuse. I only live like, I can walk there. I mean, it's a bit slippery in areas, but I can walk there. It's just whether my model can get in, whether like, the photographer can get in. Like, we're all a bit, we don't know what's going to happen really. So we are slightly concerned about that, but there's nothing we can do, and maybe it'll get rearranged for another day or whatever, I don't know. So it has stopped now, but I think Thursday and Friday it's meant to get quite bad. I mean, it's very pretty looking, isn't it? Let's be honest, but it's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There are countries which have constant snow and they work perfectly fine, function, transport, not a problem. UK gets hit by snow and everything kind of goes out the window. Yes, we did aging today, so adding wrinkles and things where there aren't any for us. So it's kind of, we just had to get the other to pull like frown faces, smiley faces, like raise eyebrows, whatever, just to find where wrinkles would start to form, and kind of then we used the grease paint, so they've got the a mixture of the conceal and correct palette and the other colour palette, just to create those lines and the depths. And then we added like veins where the skin maybe has gone a bit more transparent and things like that. And yeah, we added white through the brows and eyelashes as though they've gone grey. Again, we added the wig, and we also actually did do a technique where you can put latex under the eyes. You could put it all over the skin, but you put latex under the eyes and on the lids, blow dry them, powder, and it kind of wrinkles up, so it adds wrinkles to places where there aren't necessarily wrinkles. Okay, so I'm sat down to, like I said, I was going to do some face charts, try and get an idea. So like I said, I want to do something like 60s theme, something like quite graphic with a liner. So I'm thinking, so this is like a Peggy Moffat inspired look in terms of the eyes. So it comes like quite in like a cat eye in the inner corner section. And then what I was thinking is kind of having a graphic, so being quite graphic liner going into the crease as well. Maybe not as thick as this one. And have something kind of patterned in between. So this is my Pinterest thing where I've got like some 60s makeup going on. I have no idea what hair. I'm probably going to do a middle parting like this, and really backcomb the back, and maybe not have the sides up, so have it down, so it's not too like crazy, because I do want the focus to be the makeup. So maybe something like this. So you've got but this is just a pop of colour in the middle, but I'm thinking I might do like a 60s print slash pattern in this middle section. Okay, so like this pattern here where you've got the flowers, which are very simple, but I'd have it the other way around. So I'd probably do like black graphic liner, then put down like a white base in between and do black flowers. So kind of, yeah, like I said, white and black, monochromatic, and then I think I'd go very plain on the skin. So that's what I'm going to sit down to do. I've got my face charts in here. You can use colouring pencils to do it, or you can use real makeup. I've just got these colouring felt tip pens. I just find it easier than using actual makeup. I've got like, if I want to go colourful, I have got that colour block palette now from DFMA, so I can use that. So I'm allowed to use the stuff that's in the classroom. So I'm kind of, tonight I'm just going to, like I said, play around, draw out some face charts, and then see what's in the class and kind of make up my mind properly tomorrow. But I think I quite like to do the white and black monochromatic kind of look, is my thinking. Okay, so I can't decide actually which I prefer. Having the black flowers or having it so it's just white in the middle. Yeah, I don't know which way around I like it. But that's kind of like, so I definitely want it this shape with the eyeliner. It probably needs to be maybe a bit higher up angular wise. Oh, sorry. But I definitely, so like I want the section going across here as well. So it might not have to be flowers, but I think I like the kind of monochrome white and black look on the eyes. I think it could look really cool. I don't know what to do with this underneath section. Sorry, let me turn down the TV a bit more. Just watching a bit of Hot Fuzz. Whether to keep the lower lash line relatively bare or have it so this completely joins up, pop a bit of white in the waterline maybe, a really kind of 60s feel. Okay. I'll have to see, but I'm going to play around, do a few more charts, maybe do some more monochrome or maybe some more pattern but slightly colourful ones and kind of see how I feel. But I definitely want to do the kind of the wing liner section here. So definitely this outer section that I've done with the wing and this bit of the graphic liner as well. Okay, so I was trying some other monochrome things out. So I was kind of basing this on, you know, kind of fashion. So the monochrome, the black and white dresses, and some had the arrows going down. I tried to, obviously I'd have one or the other. I don't think or maybe I could do it like that, but I'm just trying to experiment. And then I also did it so you could either have like the lines, maybe two thin, one thick, or you know, the classic checkered type pattern, but I think, to be honest, I really love the flowers. And then I'm not sure, so again, I'm not sure which one to do, but then I also added like a flower directly under the eye and then a flower to the side, whether to add that in, because it's literally going to be all about the eyes. The skin's going to be matte, flawless, pop of blusher and a very nude lip, like I said, so it's going to be focused on the eyes, but I don't want it to be over the top. But I feel because it's just two colours and one kind of pattern, I haven't decided whether I like this or yeah or not. I think I definitely want to do the line underneath now. I've decided to make it nice and bold, add the pop of white in the waterline. I'm just not sure whether I want to fill in the flowers or leave them blank, and whether to pop one underneath or to the side or neither. So I'm kind of in two minds about that, but I think I definitely want to go the flower route. Okay, so it's actually the final day now of my course. Yesterday we literally were just practicing on makeup, what we're going to do for today and stuff, and I am going to stick with that very first design I did with the flowers on the eye. I just haven't decided whether I'm going to go all black, the flowers, or just the outlines, or a bit of both. I think I will put a flower underneath the eye, but just on this side rather than underneath. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm leaving a lot earlier. It's the first day I can actually wear my own makeup to the course because no one needs to use my face for today. I had such an issue yesterday because of the weather and everything. My model yesterday cancelled because she was stuck in Wales, which, you know, can't be helped. And I literally last night was trying to find someone, and the worst what came to worst, I could have used one of the other girls' models. Obviously I didn't want them to rush their look though, or I could have used one of the other girls, to be honest, or she said worst comes to worst, use myself. But I feel like you can't really show off your makeup skills on yourself. It's kind of like most people can do their own makeup, whereas doing other people's different. But I literally tried all websites, but I literally found a girl on Instagram who has said she can do it, and she's travelling now. She luckily is based in London, well, Lewisham area, which is perfect. I mean, one of the girls comes from Lewisham anyway in the course, so it shouldn't be too bad. But she does want to leave by 2 because of the weather, which is fine. But my look, apart from the flowers on the eyes, the rest of it is relatively simple, so it shouldn't be too bad. I didn't want to go over the top with this look, because originally my look, I wanted to go glitter, colour, everything, but I thought actually sometimes it could be too much, so I've kept it relatively simple. A classic 60s with a twist of the print on the eyes, keeping with the 60s theme, 60s hair, everything. So I'm about to go now. It's early, I need to be there early so I can set everything up and I can get going as soon as the model gets there, because I know she wants to leave pretty pronto. So yeah, I'm gonna try, and if I can take pictures or whatever during it, I will try to, but obviously it's a very like rushed situation, so it will just be what it would be, and hopefully everything will turn out perfectly well. So now I'm off for my very last day at school. Okay, so the photo shoot went so well in the end. The model that I managed to find to replace the other model turned out to be perfect. Her eyes, because I was going for that 60s theme as I was kind of showing you earlier on in the week, her eyes were perfect for it. Now stupidly, I forgot to take photos to right at the end when she had her coat on, so I will insert the pictures that I did take of the makeup. And then she also did put something on, a boomerang on her Insta stories. She wanted to take like a snapshot of part of it, so I will insert that as well. So they're not the best quality, but you'll see, I mean, you've seen the face chart I created, so it was that that I did. Yeah, we were all done by 2 o'clock, so it was a very short day. And I felt weird because it was just suddenly over. We had a few group photos. I think they've been put on Facebook with our certificates and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find my certificate quickly. So here is my DFMA certificate. So yeah, so I did a TV, film and theatre, makeup and hair 4-week intensive course, in case you wanted to maybe have a go at DFMA Makeup Academy. They do makeup academies across the UK. Originally was doing Brighton, but then they had to refurbish these studios, so I had to go to London instead, which actually worked out perfectly. And from the looks of things, I'm gonna have to be coming to London a lot anyway if I get jobs. This is where most of the makeup jobs are going to be, so I'm gonna have to be willing to travel anyway. I would highly recommend it. It's not, obviously, it's not like a cheap course to do, and not many makeup courses are cheap to do anyway, But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved that we kind of got different tutors each time, so they all had different techniques, and then they obviously like worked at different things in the industry. They're still working in the industry, so it's quite nice to know their experiences and things like that. So I really, really enjoyed it, and they kind of encourage you to bring your own things in. Had I known that beforehand, I would have bought a lot more, but like your own brushes, they're like to try and build upon the kit they give you and stuff. And yeah, honestly, I had the best time, and I met some lovely girls as well on the course. I knew this was going to go by quickly. I just didn't realise how quickly it was going to go by, to be honest. Because the first week kind of went quickly, but didn't. I thought, okay, it's fine. And suddenly, especially the last week, it's just shot by. And yeah, it's going to be weird going back to work, I have to say. I'm kind of looking forward to I'm obviously looking forward to going back, seeing everybody, and, you know, earning some money, because obviously whilst I've been here I haven't been earning money. So obviously I would like to earn some money for my rent and things like that, but I also want to get cracking and looking at makeup jobs and doing what I can and practicing and just building up my portfolio of stuff. So if any of my friends are watching, potentially going to be dragged around a lot for me to do your makeup, and I'll have to bribe you in wine or chocolate or food or something. So I'm actually back from London now, which is crazy. I'm actually at my parents' house, you probably tell from the wallpaper. I'm going back to my flat tomorrow, but yeah, I'm home. There was more snow here than there is in London, definitely. I think the more west you get of the country, I'm Cotswolds, the more snow there is, but the roads were actually really clear, which was good. And yeah, so it didn't take us any longer than usual to get back, which was perfect. But I thought I'd show you. I know I said that about the prosthetics magazine, and actually because the time I subscribed to it, this edition, which is the winter 2017 edition, was already out, and then the spring edition was just about to come out, and so they both came at the same time. And I had a bath not too long ago, and I kind of read through them, and it is just incredible, some of the stuff that people can do in here. And it kind of goes through, there's like step-by-step bits in here for like different techniques, things like that. There's articles from people working in the industry doing prosthetics, and talking about their experiences. So you've got one, if you don't like creepy things, maybe look away, but there's a thing in here from Bart J. Mixon on his work on the original It. Yeah, so apologies. And it's kind of like talks through kind of the different ideas they had going on. So you've got like different molds, because they tried out different ideas. There's a separate section on bringing the new It, and how they kind of developed that character and the prosthetics. So that's obviously it's the same character, but they kind of slightly changed the look for it. So it's just really interesting. You've got all sorts going here. So like I said, step-by-step things, so many tutorials, so like making nostrils, the nose, and prosthetics like that. So it's the cat in the hat, and the creating the prosthetics, and just kind of, it also has, yeah, like I said, the kind of experts, the prosthetics artists, kind of give their experience about it, what ideas they came up with, kind of how it all came together, obviously combining their ideas with like the producer and the director's ideas and things like that. So it's really interesting, and again it gives like mini tutorials, it gives like some recommendations for products to use and things like that, and it is just kind of like really interesting. But yeah, I think it's really cool, and like I said, I will do an element of special effects and prosthetics on here if I can, or for when I'm practicing and stuff. I know like not everyone likes that kind of thing, lots of people like prefer the makeup, which is fine. Like I said, only once a month, but I think I might also then just so I can have like a portfolio and proof that I can make these things, I think I might start a second channel of it purely being prosthetics, just so then and same with Instagram. I will pop some of the special effects on there and some of the more creative stuff, but I might also create a separate Instagram, just so then if someone wants to see the work I've done, I can show them. If they want to see like the prosthetic work I've done, I can show them without them having to scroll through like makeup things that they're not interested in, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to think of potential future things and stuff like that. But like I said, I will, some of you really want to see some special effects, like I said, maybe once a month or so I will incorporate some special effects on this channel. But I think I might have to start a second thing regarding that aspect of the industry. This is it for this vlog now. Like I said earlier, I can't believe it's over. A month has just gone by so fast, and I'm actually so happy with how the photo shoot turned out in the end. Like I said, maybe once I get the professional photos back, like I said, it's 2 to 4 weeks, I can actually recreate the makeup look if you would like, because it might be quite fun. And I can talk through what my intentions were and how it turned out, and because I had a few issues with how to create the flower effects on the eyes, so I can talk through kind of how I solved that and stuff like that. Yes, I really hope you enjoyed these vlogs and they haven't been too boring for you. From now on there's going to be no more pre-recorded videos, it's all going to be up to date. So like I said, loads of people left suggestions for potential future videos, like 50s, 60s makeup look, mature makeup, which obviously, like I said, I'll have to wait till my mum's available for me to do that for her, but she has agreed to do it, so that's good. A little bit of special effects people asked for, the makeup collection. I'm going to be trying out the Jane Iredale BB cream. You can actually get samples of it along with some other Jane Iredale products, so I might do like a whole testing out Jane Iredale video with all like the samples and stuff like that. And yeah, but keep on leaving your suggestions. I always make a list of everything you have asked for, and I just gradually work my way through it. So if you have asked for a video and I haven't done it yet, it probably is coming. Just, you know, there's only if it's like a testing video, there's only so much money I can spend at a time on makeup, you know, because I've got to save, and now I've got to build up my kit and stuff like that. I kind of really need to save, so I kind of have to be a bit more careful with how much I just spent on makeup like I used to. But I will try and get around to everyone's videos that people ask for and things like that. So yeah, I really hope, like I said, I hope you enjoy these vlogs. Hopefully now I can produce better content for you. I would quite like to start doing makeup on others a lot more as well on this channel. I know Emma, my flatmate, is kind of happy for that, and hopefully I can try and get some other people on board and things like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day, evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.